Hello, my little collective. So this is a collective reading. Do subscribe because I will be picking people to be doing free readings for. So if you subscribe, I will automatically be entering you into a free drawing, okay? And this is for the collective. So if it found you, you may resonate with some of it. You may resonate with all of it. You may resonate with none of it. So it's a general. Anyway, you've got Phoenix, new phase. This is okay. So this is your side. This is your person's side. You can flip them. If you're marrying each other, you're feeling both sides. Okay. You've got new phase, rekindle, renewal, growth, change, mindset, rising from the ashes. So you're changing your mindset about this situation. You might have learned something. You're rising from the ashes. You're working on yourself, right? You're growing. This is what we do, right? You've got watching, looking, prescription, stalking. So you might be watching this person, maybe stalking them a little bit on social media. They're coming in with some sort of clarity, revelation, honor, and protection, determination. So they are determined to either come towards you or get this connection back on its feet. Now, tarot cards take anywhere from 8 months to a year. Then you've got divine intervention. Then you've got free will. And, so the only things that stay that do not move are major arcana. So keep that in mind. Okay, and then they've got self-love, self-care, being happy, and loving life. So they're really, really working on their truth, and they're working on who they are and loving themselves so that they can love you the right way, right? If somebody doesn't love themselves, they're not going to treat you right, okay? And then you've got love, unconditional love, self-worth, wholeness, affection, attraction, selflessness. So I do feel like there's a lot of sexual attraction, and there's definitely a lot of unconditional love here, okay? I just saw the Hierophant, which is Taurus, but it's also commitment, right? Okay, let's see. Let's pull for your side. What do we need to know about the collective? What do we need to know about the collective? Okay, so you might be single. Oh, look at. Okay, so you got the Seven of Swords. Now, I'm not going to say you should contact them or they should contact you, because I don't know who you are or what, if you're emperor or you're empress or what the situation is. But there is this sneaky behavior, but I feel like it's more like planning on like coming to get you and not being single, or you're planning on not being single. Okay. Some of you could have just gotten out of a connection and you are rising from the ashes and you are starting to date again. Okay. This is like the lower major arcana of the Empress, right? The Nine of Pentacles. She's independent. She works on her own. She's self-sufficient. And when I say she, I mean feminine. This could be a masculine person with feminine energy, if you know what that means, right? It's a male, right, with feminine energy. It doesn't matter. You could put them where we need to put them. They've got the Chariot. They could be at a distance. They could be wanting to come towards you. But in order to do this, they've got to get the Chariot aligned, because in most decks, the Chariot, our horses are looking, and look at that. The horses are looking in opposite directions, right? So there's a need for balance. And then you have the Page of Swords. So I think you're both probably looking at each other. There could have been some sort of conflict. And you got the High Priestess, which is all about intuition, right? Listening to your gut, listening to your intuition. Don't listen to other people. Don't let people in your connection. Don't let people tell you what to do. You know in your intuition what is good for you, right? Okay, they've got the World. Like I said, they could be at a distance. They could travel towards you. They could literally be across the world, right? But they are completing cycles. They could have had commitment issues. They could have been a little bit controlling. There's things that they're learning, right? And they have to figure those things out. Maybe they were childish. Maybe they ghosted you. They're learning that wasn't okay, right? So they're having to learn some sort of karmic lesson. With the World, it's also cardinal signs, which is Leo, Libra, Taurus, and Aquarius, okay? And then you've got Cancer here. So, we all got to learn. We all got to transform. They're making healthier choices. They want to be a better person, okay? And if this is somebody new, they're just doing this because they've had shitty relationships and they are trying to change the way they look at relationships. Or maybe they had codependent issues, or they were a people pleaser, or whatever, right? You're coming in with the Three of Swords. So I do feel like someone could have maybe cheated on you and you have left them. You are no longer with them, okay? This person may also be trying to come back, okay? You could be really thinking about this person. We have to remember that, you know, everyone's got their bottom line. If you stay stuck in a situation, you will not grow and you will not get a positive person for you, right? But this could have just been a three-way situation where somebody may have, you weren't like in a committed relationship, okay? Maybe you went on a date with them. Maybe it was a one-night stand, right? There's many situations that this could have been. Maybe they chose work over you, right? And they ghosted you because they were not a committal person, right? This is a soulmate still, right? It's not all of this is going to be serious and they cheated on you. You know what I mean? Six of Chalices. Someone from the past, soulmate connection. You're thinking about them. You're longing for them, right? You're wanting them to come back, or you're wanting to go back to them. They have the Two of Pentacles. Like I said, they could have chosen work over you. This is, they're a little bit insecure. They're not sure if they should take the risk. They might be juggling things. This is work, people, places, or things, right? I also have the Seven of Pentacles. Tied down, giving up on love, or keeping it going. They have some sort of mindset that they have to change, or some sort of way of living that they have to change, okay? And then the connecting energies of the Ace of Pentacles. New love, unity, coming together, okay? They could have been jealous. There is like this jealousy going on here, okay? Let's pull some of these and see what else is going on. Collective, what do they need to know? How can I help them? How can I guide them? And okay, so like I said, some of them had commitment issues. You guys might have different ways of being intimate. Like they may be more of a, sorry, my chair. You may be an emotional person. They may be more of a logical person, right? You may be like a physical touch person. They may be like, show me like by gifts, right? Everyone has, you could have met this person could have been a player, okay? But I feel like someone's just being strategic here. I have to pull, did I just pick up that damn card? I think I just picked up that damn card. I really have to pull in that card. Where did my deck go? Where's my deck? Okay. I want to pull in that Three of Swords. It's a lot of freaking swords. I do feel like for some of you, you were backstabbed. And yeah, okay. And you ended a situation that you're in. You're moving forward yourself. You may have even moved homes, moved out of a home, moved cities, moved states, communities, something, and ended this connection. You ain't going back to that shit. You are done. It is dead. With the Seven of Swords and the Three of Swords, I feel like there is some sort of lacking. There is some sort of energy coming in. So you might have a couple options. This person literally could be coming back. So you need to be careful on who you let back in. For others of you, there is somebody that you had a one-night stand with, okay? Or you met them at a party, or you had one date with them. They ghosted you. They're coming back, okay? Let's see. Because they see the connection. Look at divine timing. Timing is at play here. And, you know, divine timing sucks. Because it doesn't suck, but it can be frustrating. Because we all want it now, right? We all want instant gratification. Well, that's just not how the divine works, okay? People have to learn lessons. Rejection is protection. If someone rejects you, that means that they need to learn lessons in order to come back. And the universe isn't going to let them come back and destroy you. They have to grow up. Okay. It could be a single parent and they could have tons of responsibilities and maybe that's why. Or you were a single parent and that scares the shit out of them. They have freedom surrendering. They're surrendering to the connection. They could have had something legal going on. Okay, they could have been going through divorce. You could be going through divorce. There is legal things going on here, okay? I'm going to pull some Sabilas and then I'm going to close it out. Let's see. Give me more clarification on this connection. I think they're definitely watching you. I think, like, you might both be, like, laying in bed thinking about each other, eating food here. Okay, look at servant and reunion coming back together. So you could have given this person something, either a compliment, or you could have reached out and told them that you liked them and they ghosted you, right? But there is a reunion here. They are coming back and it's been an uphill battle, not just for them, but for you as well. And look, you have the room. There's some sort of secret that's coming out and you have the male lover and you've been waiting for this. Now, when I say male lover, it could be feminine. You know, if you're the feminine and you go towards your masculine, do what you got to do, right? But it is going to be an uphill battle. Okay, and this is, like I said, some of them had something to do with court and something official. And so they've been dealing with that, and it's been an uphill battle for them. Or vice versa.